Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I got some awesome news and exciting announcement. My biggest announcement yet. Here it is. The number one question I've been asked many times since I opened up my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube is what brush I use. And I was exploring and testing out different kind of brushes, and over the years of painting and experimenting, I discovered one lovely brush that I found. What I love about this brush is that it barely sheds, it's perfect for my blending technique, and it has multiple uses. So this unique brush has been sold out everywhere, and tons of people have been messaging and asking where they can purchase one. And so I decided to design my own ColorByFeliks exclusive edition brush. Alright guys, here it is, but first I need a drum roll. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da! This beauty took me several months to design for you guys. I want you to take a look at it closer. So this brush, as I said, has multiple uses. Check it out. This is so smooth I could use it as a makeup brush. This is a good shaving brush. But the best use for this brush is painting and blending. I'll show you. So I'd like to compare my brush to another brush that is commonly sold in stores, and this is one that's different kind of art stores sell. And I don't know if you could see, but they shed super fast. Like the hairs come out, and these are not, they're made out of synthetic, hair. So it's not real hair. Versus my brush, it's made out of goat hair, real goat hair. It doesn't shed, and it's a lot softer. And so the technique here, when you blend, it blends more smoother than this one. This is rougher, and the hair shed out more. Okay, so I got my fluffy brush here. And I'm gonna dab it in the water. This is my water jar. Dab it halfway, and then grab my paint. Here I quickly mix the shade right here. It's like a yellow, bright yellow going into green and blue. Let's blend those in. So I'm gonna just grab that paint with my wet brush and put it in right here in the middle, just like this. Okay, just like that, and spread all that paint, grab most of that paint and spread it like this, from one side to another, okay? Just like that, and put it everywhere if you want to. And then, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna grab the rest of this, then I'm going to, and I'm lightly pressing back and forth. Then I'm gonna grab my second shade, right here, this green one, just put it on top, back and forth. And I dab my brush just on the tip, right here, just the tip of the water. Grab it just on the tip so it won't drip a lot, but just so that it'll run smoothly on the canvas. And then grab the rest of the paint and blend that in, back and forth. And just grab that. Maybe you could put it on the bottom. Let's just put that on the bottom. Just like this. And then we grab our next shade, this blue, and put it on top. back and forth, very easy, not hard. Put it right here, back and forth. Don't focus on blending yet, just with water and paint. And then our final color here, this darker blue color, just put it on top, right there. Very, very easy. Back and forth. Okay, grab that, put it on the bottom here. Just like this, okay? There you go. And now what I like to do is grab my brush to clean out some of the paint. I lightly press, not too hard, just back and forth like this until you get most of the paint out. So then you look and to see if you got most of the paint, about this much, as you could see. Then what you do is you just squeeze it out, squeeze the water out, and then use a paper towel and just lightly press. Get most of the water out, and I swirl it onto my paper towel. Once you have most of the water out of there and it looks like this, I'm gonna start blending. And what I like to do is from one side, lightly press to the other. And the first round, it's gonna be very simple. You're just gonna go back and forth, blend the top and the bottom. Okay? Just swirl it. That's how I blend it. Just lightly press and pull that paint upwards. Okay, same thing here on the bottom. Just from one side to another. And I'm pressing very lightly. I'm not even pressing hard because I don't want to carry too much paint away. You could see it's rough. It's not blended in very nicely yet. We don't want to focus on blending it too nice just yet. And I don't know, I'm creating some sort of reflection, I guess. Okay? I'm just showing you how this brush works. Blending. Very easy. And I'm using acrylics. Heavy golden acrylics, that's what I'm using. You could use any acrylics you have, but that's what I'm using for this quick sketch. So very, very lightly blend in some of these as you go up. And I'm swirling lightly, going back and forth, all the way to the top. And same thing here on the bottom. Just quickly blend it. Your first coat doesn't have to be perfect. Right there. Perfect. Now I do the same thing. I'm gonna grab my water jar, clean it out, lightly press back and forth down like this. Get most of the paint out, like that, and then squeeze the water out, and then use the paper towel again to dry it out. As you can see, I'm lightly pressing and then I swirl it onto my paper towel. Okay, so here it is right here. It's a little damp, but still pretty dry. And then what you do is the same process. Now that it's almost dry, you do the same process, lightly pressing back and forth. Do the same idea. Pulling upwards. And down. Lightly pressing, not even pressing that hard. And of course you could do that several times back and forth until you like the way it looks, you're blending. So this could be like a little sky here and reflection into the ocean or water or something. And so it also, what's cool about it is that it creates natural clouds right there, very far away, misty, smooth clouds, as you can see right there. Some natural ones happening here, and that was not planned. I like how that turned out. So you can do so much with this brush, and this is just one example right here of how it's you use this brush to blend. Also keep in mind that when the brushes are new, they will shed a couple hairs, and every brush does this. So what you do, it's very simple. When that happens and you see it on your painting, it's very easy. Once your first coat is dry, you just then you go and let's, for example, I have one right here. You just slightly, brush it off with your finger. You don't even need to press hard, but just slightly brush it off right there. Very, very easy. And it comes out without no problem. There you go. And usually that's not a big deal. So then of course you can add more details, and I've got some black here, and let's draw a horizon line. Maybe far away, there's something going on here. Right? And then maybe there's a little island right in here, and it comes down, and maybe there's a bigger one right in here. And we've got ourselves a reflection. Maybe there's an island right in here. And here, a little one. There you go. Alright, this is a quick demonstration of how the ColorByFeliks blending brush works. And there is a limited number of these brushes, so be sure to check it out and get yours today. The link is right about here. Also, if you want to learn more tutorials of how I use this brush, check out my previous tutorials, and be sure to stay tuned for next week's tutorial. I post every Thursdays, so check it out, and God bless and take care.